Gus S. Plagianis. I'm from Peachtree Corners, Georgia, the United States Army. Originally, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but my family moved to Greece when I was young, and during World War II, I stayed in Greece and came back in 1946. Well, I joined the Army in 1956. My first 2 years were at Fort Benning, Georgia, in the infantry. After 2 years at Benning, I transferred to the Signal Corps. And from there, I went to Germany for 3.5 years, Germany and Italy. After that assignment, I came back to the States and I taught ROTC at Auburn University for 3 years. After Auburn, I went to Turkey, and I was the aide-de-camp to Lieutenant General William Dick. From Turkey, I went to Vietnam. In Vietnam, I was assigned to the 40th Signal Construction Battalion. I had 14 sites in Vietnam, from Saigon to the DMZ. And I was the Battalion S3, and I had to travel to inspect all my 14 sites. And that's where I was flying, usually with helicopters or Army fixed wing. And after I returned from Vietnam, I was assigned to Fort McPherson, Georgia. And from there, taught ROTC for 4 years at Georgia Tech. And after that, I went to Fort Gordon, Georgia for a year at the Signal School. And after a year, I retired in '78. I got a call from the Red Cross, through the Red Cross, from Greenville, South Carolina. That's where my wife gave birth to my son, and my mother was there. And we talked for about 3-4 minutes, tell me that I had a baby boy. And that was exciting. And my battalion commander and my brigade commander, General Renzi, I don't know why, but they all learned about it, and they gave me the day off, and they said, well, what are you going to do? I say, I'm going to make shish kebab for you tonight. My major decorations, I was awarded the Bronze Star, the Meritorious Service Medal with 1 oak leaf cluster, the Air Medal, and the Army Commendation Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters. Well, 2 things I was proud of. One, when I was aide-de-camp to Lieutenant General Dick in Turkey and Greece. I think that was an outstanding assignment. We traveled all over Europe. And the other one was my battalion S3 in Vietnam. That was an exciting assignment because I had to travel over enemy territory. I had 108 flights. After I left the military, when I retired in 1978, I joined the junior ROTC, the Atlanta Public Schools. I taught for 16 years after I retired from the active duty, so I had 16 more years with junior ROTC. I taught at several Atlanta high schools. And my favorite high school was Grady High School. I was there for 12 years. Join the military service because you learn discipline, you learn to be an honest, good person.